Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Michigan International Speedway here for the NSRA Sunday Select at Michigan in the super late model cars. A little bit of different change of pace for us here. We've gone through the first three races of the season on the super speedways and the trucks. Again, a little change of pace for the drivers out there tonight. 80 laps here at Michigan. Two sets of tires, 50% fuel, and a fast repair. Right now we're in qualifying, about 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining to draw the field up and get racing. Having a little bit of technical difficulty right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just hold on for a second. Let me see if I can get this figured out.
Auto shutdown initiated. Auto shutdown canceled.
All right, we had a little bit of problems there on the qualifying. I apologize for that. But as it stands, here is our qualifying effort here for the Michigan 80. Estelle Fields on the pole. Alongside him is Chris Whitaker. Todd Poston inside row 2. Chris Akers on the outside of row 2 in the 4 car. Inside row 3, Hunter Reynolds in the 26. And outside of him is the 93 Matt Hummel. Inside row 4 is Derek Conley in the 28. Outside row 4 in the 13, Casey Gilchrist. Inside row 5, Tyler Miller, 24. Outside, DJ Mitchell in the 61. Inside row 6 is the 51 of JD Crow. And outside of row 6, Sean McCarr in the 71. Michael Hinton on the inside of row 7. With Donald Sadusky on the outside of him in the 19. Inside row 8 is the 35 Isaac Wilson. Outside row 8, Dana Osborne in the 88. In row number 9, we have Russ Hancock in the 343. And outside of him, Paul Servant in the 3. In row number 10, Daniel Holloway in the 21. Sean Stevens in the 27 outside. In row 11, Mark Mann in the 04. Alongside him, Jimmy Reynolds. And then in row 12, Donald Bennett in the 30. And Dan Harrington in the 82. There's your starting grid tonight. Again, 80 laps here at Michigan International Speedway. We have one extra set of tires. These guys will have the set of tires they're on now, along with one more. 50% fuel, and they're going to have one fast repair and or reset. This is a little bit of a one-off for us on NSRA Sunday night, just to kind of a little break from the super speedway truck action. Want to give these guys a little flavor, maybe some different racing, something they're not used to. So that's what we've done here. In this event, we're not doing normal points here at the NSRA. We're going to do 5 points for showing up at the race, and we have a great turnout tonight in about 21, 22 cars. You get 5 points for showing up, 1 point for leading a lap, and you get 3 points if you win. So 9-point maximum, which will count towards the chase at the end of the season. So there are some points to go after here at this racetrack. And you know, when you race here and I race, you want to win. So we are going to get ready to go green here. We're going into turn 3 with these cars. Pace speed is 70 miles per hour. Pace car will dive into the pits, and then we go on green here. Estelle Fields with the bottom groove there, going towards the start-finish line. Here the pace car peels off. We're getting ready to go green. Got some cars in the back that are kind of falling back, need to catch up. And we're green. Ooh, the 4 car had a little bit of trouble there at the beginning. May have missed a shift, and he's up into the wall. He's recovered all right. That's Chris Akers. Estelle Fields battling alongside with the 41 Chris Whitaker. This car is super loose right now on these fresh tires. Car does snug up quite a bit after some green flag laps, and we've made it through the first 2 turns. Whitaker battling on the outside with Estelle Fields on the inside. Down into turn 3 they go. Estelle able to hold him off the bottom group. He's loose. You see the back end come out there. Just great driving there by the 042. Here comes the 93 Matt Hummel come up the challenge. He's in 3rd right now. Todd Poston in the 31 right behind him. Michigan's a real wide track. There's a lot of lanes there. Estelle Fields showing the way right now. About 2 car lengths up off that yellow line. Todd Poston on the outside now of 93 Hummel. Don't know if he can make that stick. He's going to dive in behind the 93 as they go into turn 3. Stealth Field still leads him. Chris Whitaker still trying to do it. He may try to settle in here now and just kind of ride some laps out. Don't want to burn your tires up too much. Again, you only have one set extra after this set on your car. They do have to kind of save tires here. And with the 50% fuel load, you're probably only going to be able to run a little less than 20 laps in these things. Hummel down low on the inside, trying to get a run on the 41, going into turn 3. And we're under yellow. Under caution. It's hitting the back of the pack. See if we can't find it a little bit. Go back to JD Crow, see if we can't. See if maybe it happened on his car. I don't think so. Looking for some cars with some damage here. Can't really see any. Cars are going to come down to pit road, get some gas. We have run 5 laps. There's Derek Conley in the 28 there. Good to see Derek back here racing with us again. Strong competitor. Right now he's sitting in the top 5. In fact, he's in 3rd position, it looks like. Looks like Whitaker stayed out and Estelle Fields popped on in to the pits, get some gas. Going to be all kinds of strategies here with these cars tonight. If you want to stay out, hope for more cautions or what. Watch the 93s. A little low there, see what he's doing. Seems like he's all right. Russ Hancock in the 343 coming out of pit road, catching up with the field, alongside Jimmy Reynolds in the 17. Still more cars coming down to pit road, coming down top off right before we go green. Going green next time by. 27, Sean Stevens. Sean Stevens celebrating a birthday this week. Happy birthday to 27. Getting ready to go back green here, coming out of turn 2. Chris Whitaker is going to lead the field down to the green flag. Outside him, the 93 of Matt Hummel. Right behind them, Derek Conley in the 28 and the 26 of Hunter Reynolds. A 24 of Tyler Miller in row 3. Chris Akers in outside of turn 3. You have Donald Sandusky on the inside of row 4. Next to him, Michael Hinton in the 63. And finally, the top 5, the 5th row, Todd Poston and DJ Mitzel in the 61. Coming off of turn 4, pace cars bringing it in. Now we just wait for the green flag to come out, and Chris Whitaker's going to try to hold that bottom line down. Green flag is out. Good start by the 41. 93 got a little loose there and slid out. And take a little bit of time for the 26 is going to go down low on that bottom line. And here goes Chris Whitaker into 1, followed closely by the 28, Derek Conley. Derek wants to lead a lap, wants to get that extra point. And here comes the 93 of Matt Hummel. Diving down to the inside of the 28. It's 3 wide going to 3. It's hard to do that with these cars so loose right now. Conley up high. He's going to have good momentum down this front stretch. Here comes the 28 right down the middle, but he's got the faster car right now. Can he make it stick? Hummel down below in the apron. He's going to have to come up a little bit coming in turn 1. 3 wide almost. Oh, there goes Conley. She'll drop it down. And he does just that. He'll lead this lap, looks like. Here comes Whitaker on that top line. He's going to have good momentum coming down the straightaway. Coming off that top line. Those guys getting close. Here comes Whitaker in the middle now. Conley up high, up on the wall. Oh, it just barely does not make any contact. Got close though. 3 wide to the start-finish line here. Who's going to lead this lap? It looks like the 93 will lead that lap maybe. These 3 are battling, doing a great job together. They just got to make sure they don't kill their tires. Still got a lot of racing to go. And Hummel slides it up there in front of Chris Whitaker. And Whitaker gets him a little loose, a little bit of a tap there. They both save it, and they continue down the backstretch. Come up some lap traffic up ahead of them. Hummel leads him into turn 3, followed by Chris Whitaker at Derek Conley. And now Chris Akers is coming up front in the 4 car, along with Hunter Reynolds and Todd Post. And Whitaker getting a little loose, getting high, getting Conley in the wall. Conley able to get off the wall, and it looks like we'll be all right. But here we go down to the front stretch. Down into turn 1, here comes Chris Akers in that 4. Right behind Whitaker. Whitaker brings it down. The low side in between 1 and 2. Hummel slides it right in front of him. And he'll keep that lead going down the backstretch. Looks like Conley has recovered nicely. Still sitting in the top 10 back there. Chris Akers with a nice run there on the Whitaker and goes low below him. Can he keep it there? Great driving by all these drivers out there tonight. Hunter Reynolds diving down below the 19 Donald Sadusky. Here comes Chris Whitaker on the inside to the start finish line. Still inside. Whitaker getting the 93 super loose there down the front stretch. He had to back off a little bit. It's getting a hole there for Todd Poston. And then it looks like Chris Akers will take advantage of that little bobble. Oh, and he's got a little bit of a loose problem there coming off of turn 2. Hummel will keep the lead. And Whitaker takes him 3 wide. He's on the inside. Some super aggressive driving here in the first 12 laps here at Michigan Speedway. Todd Poston super loose and almost spun it out. Looks like he saved it though, got off the gas. Good save there by the 31. And now we have Chris Akers, Matt Hummel, and Chris Whitaker, and Donald Sandusky up there right behind the 93 in the middle. Welcome, Donald. Week 1 winner here in the NSRA Sunday Select at Daytona, and he'll take second place. Chris Akers behind him. Donald wants to lead a lap as he's trying everything he can to get around the 93. And we're under caution here. See if we can't find what went on. I don't know if it was maybe someone in the wall. Can't really tell. Pace car is coming out though. Leader will be the 4-car Chris Akers right now. And the 93 of Matt Hummel looks like maybe he's in second place. Looks like 93 is actually going to be in first place. Sandusky will be in second. Chris Akers in third. And Chris Whitaker in the 41 and fourth. Again, we're on lap 13 here. Still have 67 laps to go. So these guys are going to go in and get some fuel. But will most definitely not change tires. At least they shouldn't. They only have one more set. It's going to be a race off pit road. See what happens as they all come down. Racing's been great up front so far tonight. The 93 is getting out. Got a little squirrely out there, but he should beat Donald out. And the 042 looks like he made some ground up at Estelle Fields. He was up front earlier until he came in for some gas. So Isaac Wilson and Daniel Holloway in first and second, as they did not come down pit road. 21 has some damage from an incident earlier this race. He's just struggling through. May need to use the fast repair. And that Reese's number 21. Isaac Wilson, new member to the league this year, part of 3 Wide Motorsports. He's been up front a lot this season so far, so doing a good job here on NSRA Sunday Select. Pace car lights are off. We're going green this time back around. He will lead the field. Matt Hummel on the 93 alongside. Sandusky on the inside of row 2. Estelle Fields on the outside of row 2. And you have Todd posted inside of row 3. Chris Akers on the outside of row 3. The top 10 rounded out by Hunter Reynolds in the 26, Chris Whitaker in the 41, DJ Mitzel in the 61, and Paul Servant in the 3. And we're on lap 50, have 65 laps remaining here tonight. This is our second caution flag. Everyone's getting lined up here. Go back to green, see if we can have some great 2 and 3 wide racing in these super late models here at Michigan International Speedway. Pace car is in. Getting ready close to that restart zone. We're in there. It's green flag is out. Here we go. Good jump there by the 93 of Hummel as he gets a leg up on the 35, and he looks like he might come down. There he goes. 3 wide, and it's tight 3 wide to turn 1. Woo, Donald Sandusky really pushed it in the middle. Great run there by him. The 35 backs off, and he'll slide back a few positions. It looks like Matt Hummel now, your leader. Followed by Donald Sadusky. Chris Akers coming on the inside of Estelle Fields. Trying to make a run on Donald here. See if he can do it. Great drive there by the top 5 right there. Hummel, Sadusky, Akers, Fields. And it looks like maybe Todd Poston in the 31. Oh, that's Chris Whitaker back up there in the 41. Coming back up to dance with these guys. Down the backstretch they go. Hummel's got a nice lead. About 5 or 6 car lengths as Estelle Fields comes down to the inside of Donald Sadusky. Try to take second place. Side by side on turn 4. See what you do down the front stretch. Donald's got good speed there off that high side. Didn't have to get off the gas so much. It's a balancing act for these guys. I mean, the bottom line is a shorter way around. The top line is the fastest line around. It's just about finding that middle section that you feel most comfortable with and keep the gas down as long as you can. As they come single file down the backstretch. Matt Hummel, you're still your leader. Chris Akers coming right here. 042 staying behind a 19. Akers says, no way, I'm going forward. Estelle Fields said, okay, I'm coming too, we're going. Tight there on the 19. No contact though. As he's going to try to go inside. Akers coming with him. It's a good run by the 4 car tonight. As they come down the backstretch, Sadusky right behind Fields as he's going to slide down inside. And we're under caution. Right there's your caution, it looks like. Right there, the 24 looks like. Had a little bit of problems there. See if we can't get It's like Tyler Miller there and Derek Conley. Conley gave him a little bit of a nudge there in the back, cut him the wall, put him around. And that's where your caution happened. Get that thing fixed up, get back out there. Shouldn't be a problem. Hunter Reynolds and the SpongeBob, number 26. Up there in top 5. He's in 4th place right now. They're all chasing the 93, shown to be the fastest car out here today so far. Doing a great job. Battling with the 19, the 41. All these guys up here. The 042 have been up front. Been some good fun racing up front. Lights are off. We're going racing here next time by. It'll be lap 23 when we cross the start-finish line next time. Again, 93 is going to lead these guys to the green flag coming off of 4. Four car looks like he went in for some service, get some gas, so he's not up front, but let's see how long it takes Chris Akers to get back up there at the front. He's been up front most of the race, battling with these leaders. Right now he sits in about 12th position or so. As it stands, Hummel in the 93 in first, Sadusky alongside him, Chris Akers and Hunter Reynolds in row 2, Todd Poston and Estelle Fields in row 3, DJ Mitchell, Michael Hinton in row 4, Paul Servant and Isaac Wilson round out row 5. The interesting thing right now will be what the 41 does. He has been ultra aggressive here so far. See if he takes it 3 wide in turn 1 or not. If he can get a good enough start. '41 Chris Whitaker, pace car is going in. We get ready for the restart here. You see him getting right up there on the 93. And we're green. And let's see what Chris Whitaker does. 19, a good start. 93, a good start. Chris wants that lead. He's going to look to the middle lanes and go up high. Sandusky and Hummel racing it out in turn 2. Sandusky up top might have a little bit of advantage. Let's see what it is down the backstretch. Gets a little loose, almost comes down to the 93, but straightens her right back out. Drag race down the backstretch, some side drafting right there. Hummel slides it down low. Sandusky stays up high, but Hummel definitely with the advantage there. As he slides it up high out of 4, going on the front stretch. Here comes the 042 and Estelle Fields making a move as the 41 had to check up a little bit. Hunter Reynolds coming down 3 wide, 2 going down the middle. And Todd Poston going to make something happen too. Sadusky looking at the lead now on the 93. Going down the inside. The 93 sticking with the outside. Ooh, they get close. No contact though. So good, clean, hard racing. And here we go. Down the backstretch. Hunter Reynolds making his presence known now on the outside of Todd Poston, who's down on the inside in 3rd. These two continue to battle it out here. Donald at 19 and 93 of Matt Hummel. Out of turn 4, Hummel still with the lead. Sadusky looks down inside. The 042 comes up into 26 a little side drafting. Maybe telling him hello. Todd Poston is in third place though. Might be holding Hunter up a little bit as Donald dives back down below the 93. He looks like he might have him this time. Let's see. Off of turn 2 they come. Let's see what happens. They're going to drag race it down to the end. Hummel about a quarter of a car length ahead as they go into turn 3. Todd Poston coming up now. And so is the 042 of Estelle Fields. A great run down the backstretch for the 042. And Sandusky trying to dive up, not quite clear. And he's got to stay down low. Oh, Estelle Fields gets into the 31. Contact is made. They both go on straight. No incident. Great save there by the 31. And Donald still trying to get that lead. Trying to get clear of the 93. He looks like he may finally have it, and he does. The 93 is not done, though. He's going to try to get it right back here on the outside of 3 and 4. He's got help. He's got a little bit of drafting help there at the 31, Todd Poston. As they come down turn 3, Sandusky leads. Can he get clear of the 93? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it did right there. Great driving by all these drivers here tonight, doing a fantastic job. And here comes Hunter Reynolds to the inside of Todd Poston. You fit these 5 cars under a bubble. Just driving their hearts out. Lap 27 so far of 80 here at Michigan International Speedway. Todd Poston super loose off of turn 2, but gets her going straight. And here comes that 4 car, Chris Akers. He's already in the top 8. Estelle Fields down low as Matt Hummel's getting shuffled back a little bit side by side with Todd Poston. They're battling for third right now as here comes Hunter Reynolds on the inside of Todd. And Hunter might clear them both, take the position. 3 wide, still Donald Sadusky's your leader. Estelle Fields trying to take it from him on the outside. And here comes Hunter Reynolds and Todd Poston side by side, door to door in turn 1. And Todd gets the better of him in that turn. Great drive through turn 1, turn 2 for the 31 car there. As Estelle Fields looks like he's taking the lead away from the 19 by about a nose. Down into turn 3 they come. You see that 4 car coming. Here he comes. Chris Akers pulling up on the 41 of Whitaker. And there's 042. Slow down a little bit. Got a little loose. The 19 car pulling away a little bit. The 042 up on the 26. Hunter Reynolds, as Hunter's trying to get up there to the front. Wants to collect his bonus points for leading their lap. They're about 4 wide, it looks like, almost. Hunter Reynolds clear in second place behind Donald Sadusky. Todd Poston in third. Chris Whitaker in fourth. And then you have Estelle Fields and Matt Hummel racing out, and we're under caution. Have an incident back behind. Always calling back to Dan Harrington. I don't know why. I don't think he was involved. Your leader so far, lap 30, the 19, Donald Sadusky. Followed by Hunter Reynolds in second, Todd Poston in third, and Chris Whitaker in fourth. Matt Hummel, the 93, who's been leading most of this event, sits in fifth right now. Now the question is, you got 30 laps, you're going to probably come down for fuel. Is it time to change those tires? You only have 1 set of tires for this race. Is it too early to change it? Can you take 50 laps on a set of tires? I don't know. Or do you bank on more cautions? We'll see what Donald does here. I would suspect most will just take fuel and leave their tires for right now. Pit road speed 55, so these guys are going down slow. Let's see what Donald does. He's just getting gas. He's going to gas and go. Now there's a race off pit road. Who's going to do it? Looks like Todd Poston's going to be your leader off the pit road, followed by Estelle Fields. But up front, the cars that did not pit this time, the 61 car, DJ Mitzel, the 21 of Daniel Kevin Harvick Holloway, and the 82 of Dan Harrington. These are your top 3. Todd Poston, who came out of the pits first, will be in the 4th position, assuming these 3 stay out. And they will stay out, so we'll have a new set of cars up front as we go to green. This is lap 32, so we'll go green on 33. 47 laps remaining here tonight. NSRA Sunday Select at Michigan Speedway in the super late modifieds. Mitchell and Holloway in row 1, followed by Dan Harrington and Todd Poston in row 2. In row 3, Estelle Fields and Hunter Reynolds. In row 4, you have the 63, Mikhail Hinton, and the 4-car Chris Akers. And in the 5th row, the 19 of Donald Sadusky and the 41 of Chris Whitaker. Behind them, in row 6, Matt Hummel and 24, Tyler Miller. So you got some super fast cars that have been leading all race. About 5 or 6 cars behind these leaders that are up here. So we'll see what happens. Should be an interesting restart here. We know the 61, the 21, the 82, they can hold their stuff. They'll be just fine. We'll see how their cars are compared to the leaders that were previously leading this race. Pace car diving in. DJ is going to lead us down to the green flag here. See what kind of start we can get. Green flag is out. Holly with a nice jump. Slides up high though, and it gives a little bit of a room for the 31. He goes inside, takes that position. And now you have a bunch of cars banging up at the back. 4 wide into turn 1. Sadusky, Hummel, 4-car. Chris Akers coming. DJ Mitchell, though, leads him off of turn 2. Down turn 2, Todd Poston coming for the 61. And then behind him, you have Hunter Reynolds, Mr. Hummel, and Mr. Akers. 3 wide in turn 3. Poston trying to take him on the inside. Looks like he's going to have him. And here comes the 93 of Matt Hummel. And there goes Todd Poston sliding into the first position here. And it won't be long for the 93. Here comes the 93 of Hummel with a great charge there down the front stretch. Hunter Reynolds right there behind him. Chris Akers right here too. And here comes the 19, Donald Sadusky. Right behind Chris Akers. In 6th place. Matt Hummel coming under Todd Poston in turn 3. Can he take the lead? Slides that car down there under him. And he's got the lead away from the 31. He gets in front of him. Todd's going to take it right back down. Little bit of a block there from the 93. Nothing too bad. As they go down turn 1, Todd's still going down. And here comes Hunter Reynolds, Chris Akers in the 4. Todd's able to make it stick down there on the bottom. Can he keep the lead? From Hummel into turn 3, it's close. They are side by side. Hunter Reynolds, Chris Akers looking for an opening. So is Donald Sadusky in the 19. Great side by side racing right there. 31 and 93 coming down off of turn 4. Todd is going to have a little bit of a lead here. Everybody knows the start finish line. See what we can do in turn 1. Todd takes it down low. Hummel takes it right there in the middle, which has seemed to be faster all racing. He's going to get the lead back there. Todd probably needs to get it up about another lane or so to keep that momentum going that he's got down the straightaways. As here comes Donald Sadusky to the inside. Try to push Todd up a little bit, that upper lane. Donald with a nice strong drive in turns 3 and 4. As we go to the front straight, he looks like he might take 2nd place and give chase to the 93. And in turn 1 we go. The 19 still side by side with the 31. DJ Mitchell back up, mixing it up. He's in 4th. Right behind Todd Poston, but Chris Akers going inside, trying to take that 4th position away from DJ, and he's got it. Chris Akers showing him how it's done out there. Along with the 93, 19, and the 31. These 4 have been up front all race long, it seems like. Matt Hummel leading the most laps so far. Leads Donald Sadusky by about a 2-car lengths, and Todd Poston right behind Donald. Todd looks like he wants to try the high line here. Slows it down a little bit. Comes back down a little low. See what he does. Looks like they might be in conservation mode here a little bit, saving their cars a touch. DJ Mitchell's falling back there to Chris Whitaker in a battle for fifth place. Back in fifth, you got DJ Mitchell, Chris Whitaker, Hunter Reynolds. Derek Conley's back up towards the front, and Estelle Fields in the 042. They are battling for fifth place right here. This is 5 cars going for fifth. Back up at the front, you got Donald Sandusky still running it out with 93, Matt Hummel. Sandusky on the inside, trying to make it stick. Todd Poston trying to get that middle lane. There's no room there for him, and he's got to back out a little bit, which gives a little bit more room to that 4 car as he moves down the inside of the 31. He's got a good run off the backstretch. We'll see what he can do, and he's going to get a heck of a run there. Great job by the 4 car getting inside there. The 19 to 93 still battling out. Here comes Chris Akers, Todd Poston, and right behind him they go side by side, 2 deep. Here they come down the backstretch. Sandusky with the lead, followed by Matt Hummel, Todd Poston, Chris Akers. Hummel gives Sandusky a little bit of a shove there going into 3. I think Donald may have moved down a little bit on him, and Hummel wanted that spot. He'll take the lead back over. Donald had to back out and stop from hitting the wall as he does a little crossover and goes to the inside. He's not done battling for that lead position. We're halfway. We just crossed halfway. We're now officially on lap 41. 3 wide in turn 1. Todd Poston on the outside. Matt Hummel on the middle. Donald Sandusky on the inside. Looks like Hummel's going to take the position, as he is down the backstretch. Just some great battling all around the racetrack between these 4. You got this group right here. 28, Derek Conley, Estelle Fields, Tyler Miller, Hunter Reynolds, DJ Mitchell, and the 88, Dana Osborne's coming up front. Haven't seen him up front yet tonight. Good to see the 88 up there. Nice paint scheme in that Dale Earnhardt Goodwrench car. And back up front, it's Matt Hummel leading this charge. It's not the 93, it's the 19 or the 31. Down to turn 2 they go. Hummel takes them there, leads them all the way. Some great racing. Lap 42, 38 laps remaining. Matt Hummel takes them down to turn 3, leading by about 2 car lengths over the 31 and the 19. Donald shoves it down in there, slides it up high in front of Todd Poston. He'll be in second place. Todd's going to look down low. Donald says, tries to break his momentum a little bit. Todd has a lot of momentum though going on turn 1. He's down inside. Donald can't block it this time. And here we go. The 21 car coming out of the pits from pit road filling up. He'd be a lap down. And Donald's finally able to hold off the 31 car. They go down the backstretch. Familiar sight, the 93 with about a 3 car length lead here. Michigan International Speedway, NSRA Sunday Select Series. And the super late modifies. Not what you're used to seeing. We're used to seeing us race on super speedways and the trucks. Again, this is our little one-off. Every month or so we have a little run-off after we race the 3 super speedway races in a row. Daytona, iRacing Super Speedway, and Talladega. We come to another big 1.5 or 2 mile track and race these super late modifieds. Tonight's Michigan. Next time it'll be Auto Club Speedway out in California. Right now we're on lap 44 under caution. See if we can't find out what happened. Right there. Looks like Chris Whitaker and possibly the 042. See if we can't get a little better angle. There's the 41. Let's go into chase mode right there. And it looks like the 42 just comes up a little bit on him. Sends him spinning. But no serious damage able to get going, so we should be alright. He's got her back under power. Go in and get maybe some repairs in the pits. Straighten the fenders out. He'll be just fine. Sets him in the back of the field, but that's alright too. He's been strong. He's been racing to the field all night long. He should be just fine. 93, Matt Hummel's leading your field. Lap 45 here tonight. Should have some pit action now. And if they haven't changed tires yet, they're going to change tires now for sure. Again, this is their last set of tires here for this race. There you go. The leaders are all coming. Off pit sequence is the 61 and the 21. They're doing some fuel strategy. And so they'll be up front again. There goes Matt Hummel, the 93. Let's see what he does. Conley overshoots his pits a little bit, has to go back in reverse. There goes Hunter Reynolds. You see him getting tires. 93 did not get tires. So he may have already had him, or he thinks he's all right. And the 31 is the first off pit road. Sandusky second, Hummel, and then Akers, followed by the 88, Dana Osborne. Looks like the 82 and the 21 were left out. Stayed in the pit, or stayed out. And they may be, they're going to be on the lead lap. They'll be fine. '71's up there too. Shamakara I haven't called his name at all tonight so far. He's been up front every single race so far except for this one. Now we see him up front in his Monster Energy 71. Those guys are taking the wave around. The 21, the 82, and the 71 taking the wave around. They'll be on the tail end of the lead lap now as they got to catch up. Pace car lights are off, and Todd Poston's going to lead him to the green. Seems like the four names I've called the most so far tonight. The 31, Todd Poston, will be your leader. The inside lane, outside him, Donald Sandusky in the 19. Behind Todd will be the 93, Matt Hummel. And outside him, Chris Akers in the 4. In row 3, you got 88, the Dana Osborne. And outside him, the 35, Isaac Wilson. In row 4, you have the 042 of Estelle Fields. And outside of him, Paul Servant in the 3. Inside row 5, you have the 41 of Chris Whitaker, who just got turned, and he's back, and he's better than ever. And outside of him, looks like it might be, let's see. Go back just a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be Dana Osborne in the 88. Or the 24, actually, of Tyler Miller. As we look like we're going back to green flag racing here. Pace cars should dive down here shortly. 33 laps remaining here tonight. Up for grabs. The winner gets 3 extra points, 3 bonus points for the chase. And we're green. Great start by 19. Donald with a great jump off the line. Todd was sleeping there. Woo! Great jump. 19's taking a huge lead into 1. Won't be long before they reel him in, though. As here comes Chris Akers on the outside of the 31. He'll take second place with that momentum off of turn 2. I don't know if Todd's having some problems or he's finally got his car revved up, but the 19 and the 4 took full advantage of that. And now you have Matt Hummel high on turn 3, trying to go outside the 31. Here comes Chris Akers. He wants to lead a lap under green flag racing. Underneath Donald Sandusky in the 19. Chris Akers charging. Chris touting his favorite brand, Suave for men tonight. Keeping those locks clean for him every night, I'm sure. As he slides down underneath Donald Sandusky. Oh, and Todd makes it 3 wide. He goes way low, gets himself way loose to get out of that second position. Almost caused a super big accident there with the 19 and the 93, but he held it together. The 19 checked up just a bit to save himself. Todd goes inside. He wants that lead from the 4 car. Slides right back up, but Chris keeps there. Brakes a little loose and taps the brakes or gets off the gas momentarily as Todd will lead a lap. And we're back under caution. See if we can't find it. There it is right there. Daniel Holloway is going to go right by it. Right there, Isaac Wilson went for a little bit of a slide job. Let's see if he had someone help him around that time or not. Looks like he just got loose in 3. Just got loose, can't control it, slides it on the infield grass, comes back up. Was able to stop it good enough so no one would hit him. That's good. So a little self-spin there on the 35 brings out the caution. And we're under caution here for about the 5th time today, I think. Todd Post will lead him to the start-finish line again. Let's see if he goes in for gas or not. Doesn't really have to. He didn't already, so probably just going to stay out in that 31 iRacing Super Late Modified. Alongside him right there, the 4 car, Chris Akers and his Suave for Men car. Just a super sharp car, that black and red car with his favorite shampoo, no doubt, or body wash, whatever kind of guy he is. We're on lap 52 right now. Pace car has turned their lights off. We're going to go green next time by. No real damage on that incident. 35 just took a spin on his own. No one collected in that accident at all, so that's good. Some guys in the pits topping off with fuel. For most of these guys, it should be about a 2 pit stop, or well, 1 more pit stop for some of these guys if they can stretch it out for a little bit longer. Come back in and finish this race. Going to go back with Todd Post on the inside, with Chris Akers on the outside of him in row 1. In row 2, you're going to have 93 of Matt Hummel and the 19 of Donald Sandusky. Row 3, Chris Whitaker and the 88 of Dana Osborne. In row 4, Michael Hinton, 63, and the 042 of Estelle Fields. In row 4 and inside row 5, a 28 of Derek Conley. And by Derek, you have the 26 of Hunter Reynolds on the outside of him. Pace car is about to dive in. Let's see what Todd does here. Last time he had a bit of a slow start. Can he correct it this time through? And we're green. It's another slow start there. The 4 cars will take advantage. 93 gets sideways. Almost takes out the 41. Looks like everyone's collected it going in to turn 1. The 93 comes right back up into Donald. Everyone's trying to get situated now. Looks like the 41 is good too. Everyone backed out behind him, so that's good. No caution there. A 93 puts the gas down, and he's going back up to the front. They're all chasing the 31, Todd Poston. And here comes Matt Hummel on the inside going to turn 3 with Sandusky right behind him. Hummel makes quick work of the 31, and here comes the 19 trying to follow suit and take that second position and chase down the Matt Hummel in that 93. Todd Poston says no way, and he making a move with some good momentum on that 93. Dives down low into turn 1. Let's see if he can make it stick. Chris Whitaker coming up too. He's on the inside of the 4 car. Chris Akers. Again, this has been your top 5 cars. It seems like all race long these guys have dominated tonight. The 93 and the 31 come up close and almost make contact. Sandusky got to take advantage of that. Maybe a little bit of momentum coming out of backstretch, but can't make it stick. Here comes Chris Whitaker in the 41. Matt Hummel keeps it up front. Todd Poston charging behind him and stalking him. Just waiting for one little mistake, and he'll take advantage of that. Chris Whitaker going to look on the inside, and he'll have Chris Akers behind him. Chris Whitaker, which just ran the fastest lap of the race thus far. Todd Poston a little bit on the inside. Looking for maybe a little bit of a spot. Can't get it done. Up in the wall. Chris Akers in the wall hard. And he's going to collect the 042. Can he gather it back up? And we're under caution. You could see that coming. He just got loose there. You're going to see him right there coming out of 2. Chris Akers really motoring that thing around. Just trying to stick it there. Just keeps going up on him. He's up into the wall, had no control. Collects the 63, hits his teammate the 88 a little bit, and slides her around. They get her stopped on the backstretch. So the 4 car brings out the caution that time. He's off, and he'll just go in for some repairs. He should be all right. Looks like Michael Hinton. Let's see if he's got any damage. I don't think so. Got a little bit of damage right there on the right front, but nothing terrible. Should be all right to go. And the 042, let's see how he's looking. He looks okay too. Okay, he did get the 88 as well, so we'll take a look at Dana Osborne too. And these cars are resilient. Not a lot of damage there at all, so he should be fine. These guys are going to come in for pits. Todd Poston not going to come in for the pits, though. He's going to stay out along with the 19. Some of these guys not pitting yet. They're thinking there's going to be more cautions. No matter what, if you pit right now, you got to come in one more time anyway. You can only get about 18 to 20 laps tank of gas in these things tonight, so they will have to come back in. Lap 57 right now, under caution for the 4 car. Got super loose coming in between 1 and 2. Got the wall out of turn 2 and made contact with a couple cars. Slight contact, nothing major. The 4 car will need some repairs, but he should be good to go. Right now, lap 57 of a scheduled 80. Going to cross start finish line here in a second. We'll be on lap 58. Pace car should turn their lights off. As they get lined up, Todd Poston on the inside. Row 1 outside him, Donald Sandusky in the Snap-on Tools number 19. Row 2, the 88, Dana Osborne. Outside him, DJ Mitzel back up front. He's in position number 4 on the outside of row 2. Then you have Dan Harrington, Chris Whitaker in row 3, Michael Hinton and Derek Conley. Then Hunter Reynolds and Tyler Miller. Right out your top 10. Then you're going to have some hard chargers in the back. You got 93, Matt Hummel. He's in 13th position. Estelle Fields is in 18th. He's the 042. He has been out front quite a bit tonight. Chris Akers in the pit right now. In the pits. He'll be out there. He'll be hard charging as usual. But right now it's Todd Poston's show. 22 laps remaining. So at least one more pit stop for all these guys. They should be done with tires. It's all about fuel now. Into turn 3 they go, getting lined up, getting ready to go racing here. Todd Poston will control it as the pace car dips into the pit road here in a second. The Geico restart zone coming up, and we go green and go racing. Green flag is out. See what kind of start we get. Todd with a good start that time. Donald not able to make the move, and Dana Osborne sticks with him on the inside. Going to turn 1. Drag race between the 30. Oh, we have an incident behind the field. The 24 car. Something at the start happened there. We'll see if we can't see it. Looks like the 82 is a little slow. They're 4 wide there. And the 24 caps the corner panel of the 82, who gets the 3 and the 93 is involved. And that's unfortunate. The 4 car looks like he's involved as well. Well, that's no good. A little bit of contact there. A lot of cars involved, though. Again, it looks like there was a slope at the start. A little contact there at the 82, the 3, the 93. The 4, got it. The 042 maybe be involved a little bit. And we're back under caution here at Michigan. Because of where it happened, it's going to be, see if the admins are going to be able to get this straight. Should be all right. The pace car, everyone's caught the pace car now. Pace car is out of 4. Todd Poston leads him, coming in. He's going to come in for fuel now. Some guys might not. You see Dana Osborne's going to stay out. Dana in the 88 and Chris Whitaker in the 41. Those guys are going to stay out right now. They might think there's another incident coming. Based on the trends, I can't argue with them tonight. Currently on lap 61. 19 laps remaining. It's possible right now if you pit for gas now and you able to conserve a little bit, you could make it to the finish. These type of incidents always let some guys that are in the back up towards the front. We'll see what happens. Dana Osborne in the 88 was, I believe, the runner-up position last week. At Talladega, he pushed, I believe it was Sean McCarr to the win. Well, he's no stranger to the front of the field at all. Candy Shack Motorsports. 41 Chris Whitaker has been up front all season as well. He's in the three wide Motorsports. He's in the 41. There's Paul Servant in the 3 car. I believe he's a lap down. Yes, he is. 1 lap down. After problems earlier in the race in his good wrench. Silver good wrench car. Todd Poston right there. He'll be in 3rd as Paul dropped down now. And he'll be at the tail end of the lead cars here for this restart. So up front, you're going to have Dana Osborne, Chris Whitaker, row 1. Row 2, it's going to be Todd Poston and Michael Hinton in the 63. Row 3, Donald Sandusky and Isaac Wilson. Spun a few laps ago, is back up in the top 10. After that, you have DJ Mitchell and Sean McCarra. Then the 93 of Matt Hummel made some repairs, and the 28 of Derek Conley is in 10th. Pace cars, lights are off. We're going green here next time by. Just got to get the field situated behind them. They'll get that done. Pace car will come off the racing surface here in a second, and we'll go back to racing. See if Dana Osborne can battle these guys that have been up front all race. The 41, Chris Whitaker, 31, Todd Poston, the 19 of Donald Sadusky. And the pace car is in. See what Dana Osborne has for these guys as we go back to racing. Green flag is out. Slide a little bit on the start. Good restart by the 41 and the 88. Outside row really sucked back to 63 with a slow start. Everyone on the inside battling. Here comes Chris Whitaker around the outside. Is able to make the pass. No problem on the 88. Todd Poston trying to take it on the inside. He wants to get back up there and not let Chris Whitaker get away from him. Donald Sandusky right there. And the 19. He's trying to stay with Todd Poston. DJ Mitchell to the inside of the 63. And here comes Dana Osborne down the inside of the 41. Can he hold it? Can he make it stick? He can. Let's see what kind of momentum he has off of turn 4. Looking good. Todd Poston with a strong run. They're off 4 and we're under caution again. Under caution. Let's see if we can't see what happened. Can't really see it. It must have happened way back there. Yeah, I don't see an incident at all. Dana's going to hold on to his lead up here. Lap 64. Dana's going to take a pit stop here along with the 41. They'll be good to go now no matter what from here on out. That'll give the lead though to Todd Poston. Donald Sandusky. These guys have been up front all race, battling it out. DJ Mitchell stay out there in the third position. Paul Servant's going to get the lucky dog as he goes around and gets his lap back. He'll be back on lead lap. Great driver there, Paul Servant. So another person to battle for the lead. Should be about 13 laps remaining when we go green. Come this time, pace car will turn his lights off when we go across start finish line. Then we'll go back racing here on lap 67. Here we go. Pace car will turn their lights off now. And we're going green next time by. Todd Poston's going to lead them. Donald Sandusky on the outside of him in row 1. Behind them, you have the 61 DJ Mitchell and the 63 of Michael Hinton. Behind DJ is his teammate, the 35 Isaac Wilson. And Derek Conley on the outside of row 3. Matthew Hummel, number 93. He's led the most laps tonight on the inside of row 4. And Sean McCarr on the outside. Those guys are teammates there in row 4. And row 5, the 26 of Hunter Reynolds. And the 25 of Adam Evans. Haven't called his number tonight. He's battled himself back up into the top 10. Don't look too far. But behind that row 6, the 4 cars on the outside, Chris Akers. And behind Chris, the 042, Estelle Fields. Inside those rows, Mark Mann in the 04 and 13 of Casey Gilchrist. There's Mark Mann in a black and white car, right alongside Chris Akers. And behind them, there's Casey Gilchrist and Estelle Fields. Coming back to green into turn 4, Todd Poston will lead him again. Last time the 63 had a little bit of a problem at the start. We'll see if he can correct that for this start this time. And we're getting ready to go back to green. Todd Poston's going to lead him. Green flag's out. Let's see what kind of start. Good start by everyone up front. 63 gets a little loose up there in the wall. Gives room for the 28 to come down. And he does. DJ Mitchell down there with Derek Conley shooting right below him. And now it's a battle between the 31 and the 19. And they're spinning behind the Sean McCara. It looks like spinning behind. No caution comes out yet. And we're still green. People have saved it. Still green flag. And Donald Sandusky, Todd Poston racing for P1 here into turn 3 on lap 67. NSRA Sunday Selected Michigan International Speedway. Todd takes it down to the inside. Is able to keep that position. Donald will get right behind him. DJ Mitchell sliding right there behind Donald. And Derek Conley trying to settle it back down, get it back up there, top 4. Now we're back under caution. Finally had some problems there. See if we can't find it. Haven't had luck so far, but we're going to try. That's not going to be it. There's no way. No, maybe if it was a 71 again. And yeah, 71 and a 30 collect each other. And that's what brought out the caution. So the 71 and the 30. 71 had some problems there on the restart in turn 1. And he is in the pits right now. We're going to see if we can't see. If we can't see his restart, this is his incident right there. But on the restart, we're going to see what happened to him right there. Him and his teammate get together. 93 and a 71 come together. He's able to collect it. Hunter Reynolds gets a little bit of action right there, but he must have saved it. 71 straightens himself back out, but there must have been some more problems. And he just got super loose, and him and the 30 come together in turns 3 and 4, I believe. You see Sean right there. Right there, he's lost it. It's just super loose. He can't do anything with it. And he's just nowhere to go. Him and the 30 come together. So we're going to go back green again here in a couple laps. Right now, Todd Poston, your leader. 19 is Sadusky right behind him in second. Followed by DJ Mitzel and Derek Conley. Those are your top 4 right there. Getting to the end here tonight. Be less than 10 laps remaining when we go back green. Everyone should be good fuel-wise here from here on out. Again, they only had 1 extra set of tires, so tires aren't an issue at all. Everyone's racing on old tires at this point of the race. Lights are off. We're going to go green flag racing here on lap 71. Your top 10. 31 Todd Poston on inside row 1. Sandusky outside row 1 on the 19. In second row you have 61 DJ Mitzel. Derek Conley in 28. In row 3, Michael Hinton and Isaac Wilson. Row 4, Matt Hummel and Adam Evans. And in row 5, the 042 Estelle Fields and the 4 of Chris Akers. See if these guys can keep it green for the remainder of this race. A nice hard racing all the way to the end. And have some guys racing for those bonus points again. Tonight's it's kind of a different night. We get 5 points just to show up and race and put on a good show like they're doing. You get a point for leading a lap, and the winner of this race gets 3 points. So max points tonight 9. So these guys are racing for those max points right now. It looks everyone up front pretty much has gotten the 6 points thus far, leading a lap, maybe except for Conley and 63 Michael Hinton. Everyone's led a lap and is here. They want those extra 3. It's going to matter when it comes to the playoffs here towards the end of the season as we get ready to go back racing. Pace car diving back down. Todd Poston's going to bring him back down to the start-finish line. And the Geico restart zone, we're green. Here we go. Back to racing. They got to control their tires on these restarts. They're getting old. 31-19 battling out towards turn number 1. And it's almost 3 wide. Conley thought about the outside, still thinking about the outside. And he's just hanging it out there. Going to get some good momentum down the backstretch. Maybe make a move here on the backstretch of the 19. And there he goes on the outside, but not enough. Donald has clear by about 2 or 3 car lengths. Donald wants that first position. But he's content right now, looks like. Stay behind Todd and see if he'll make a mistake. As Todd clears him by half a car length in turn 4. Coming to complete lap 71. 8 laps remaining here. Todd leads by about 2 car lengths going to turn 1. You have DJ Mitzel in third, battling with Derek Conley. Michael Hinton in the 63, and here comes Matt Hummel in the 93. Don't ever discount him. He was up front all race today. And down the backstretch they come, the 31. Clear by 5 over the 19. As he starts to pull away from Donald Sadusky on lap 72. We've had all close and clean racing thus far up front. tonight. Todd's starting to pull away here from Donald. Let's see if someone catches up to Donald. Maybe DJ or Derek Conley. Looks like Matt Hummel maybe making a move. Let's see what Mr. Hummel's doing. Mr. Hummel right down the inside of the 28. Derek Conley. He is coming fast. He's fast here, folks. He's right behind DJ in the 4th place. He'll look to make a move on DJ quick. He only has a few laps to go. DJ makes contact with the wall. So does the 93. And he's going to lose a lot of track positions. That may end his run tonight. We'll see. As that contact... Oh, the 35 gets him, punches him up too. That's going to hurt him even more. And he slid down. Now he's sitting in 11th position. So we go back up here. Derek Conley. The yellow flag is out. Yellow flag. And they all start slowing up. See if it was Dan Holloway or not. Yeah, it looks like Holloway right there on the wall. You see that. Let's see how he got there. He had help. Holloway right there on the 21, 27. He is loose. He has no control. A little bit of net code there. They got him into the wall. The 21 on the wall. The 27 with contact. He did a little surf job there. Great on a skateboard right there, Holloway. That Reese's Peanut Butter Cup 21 taking the checker flag almost, looks like, up on the wall. Good job. Good save. So let's see what kind of damage he has. He should be all right. Get back out there. 27 just got too loose.
Hey, wake up.
And he'll go into pits. So lap 75 right now. Your leader still the 31, Todd Poston. He was driving away. He hated to see that yellow flag come out. He was sitting pretty. You know who doesn't hate that yellow flag? The 93 had a little bit of contact with the wall. Him and the 61 got the wall off of turn 2. They're racing for 4th position. Able to get back in this thing maybe. See if he has anything and can make some move with like 3 or 4 laps remaining. There should be some ultra aggressive racing here pretty soon here at the finish. We go back green with probably about 3 to 4 laps remaining. No reason for anyone to come in the pits unless you're trying to repair some damage, and even then that's probably not worth it. Just got to stay out, see what happens. Pace cars should turn their lights off right here, coming down to the start-finish line. And here's how they're going to line up. Todd Poston, the 31, inside of row 1. Donaldson Dusky on the outside of row 1 in 2nd place. Inside row 2, Derek Conley, the 28, and Michael Hitton, the 63. In row 3, you have Estelle Fields, and alongside him, DJ Mitzel. In row 4, Dana Osborne, and outside Dana is the 35, Isaac Wilson. In row 5, Chris Whitaker in the 41. Outside Chris Whitaker is the number 4, Chris Akers. See if he has anything left in him to charge. To the front, behind them, Matt Hummel in the 93 in row 6. And outside him, Mark Mann. Haven't really called his name tonight. Good to see Mark up front. Should be an exciting finish here. See who comes home with the victory. Pace car should come in here in a second. And when he does, we'll go back green. Todd Poston's going to lead him down. He wants that lead back. Yeah, about a 6-7 car length leading on 19. Derek Conley, ooh, battling, bunching up. All kinds of problems there behind the leaders. And we're back green. Everyone's got to go. Todd Poston leads him across the start-finish line. Down Sandusky right alongside him. And Derek Conley looking inside. Has nowhere to go and just goes right behind the 31. We go into turn 1. There's 41 high. Gets into 35 and he's in the wall. See if a caution comes out. Doesn't look like it so far. As Todd and Donald race it out. 4 laps to go. Here in the NSRA Sunday Select at Michigan International Speedway. Todd takes it low into turn 3. Sandusky falls behind a little bit. Oh, and he's loose. He's loose. He makes contact with the 28. He just got super loose there. That's where it seems like there's a lot of cars involved. We'll look at that again. I mean, you've seen this all race. These cars get super loose there and turns, and they just can't do anything about it. He just got loose, collects the 28, and then the 61, the 63, the 04, the 13, and the 26 all have problems. Derek Conley gets smashed up a little bit. We're going to go to our green-white checkered here. Let's see if Donald can get all fixed up or not. He's looking for his pits. He might not be able to turn left. I don't know. Sometimes these cars, the damage model, it gets hard to turn. Let's hope he still has a fast repair and get back out there on the lead lap. Not lose too much. Todd Poston remains your leader. It's good to be out front when everyone's crashing behind you. Got some new people behind him. See Todd Poston, his car looks nice and clean. Estelle Fields right behind him in the 042. DJ Mitzel in 3rd place in the 61. Looks like Matt Hummel back up in the 4th position. Behind Matt Hummel, you have 88, Dana Osborne, the 41 of Chris Whitaker, and the 4 of Chris Akers. Behind him, Paul Servant, he's back up in the top 10. And in 9th, the 51 of J.D. Crow. And in 10th place, the 25 of Adam Evans. He's kept himself up in the top 10 here, able to avoid that incident. There's that 51 J.D. Crow. Good to see J.D. in the top 10 tonight. Super slick race car. Nice and clean. Adam Evans in the 25 in the 10th position. Hunter Reynolds a little banged up behind him in the 11th position. He's got some damage. Hunter's a good driver though. We'll see what he can do with this car. See if he can improve his place. There's the 82 of Dan Harrington. He's got a clean race car. Let's see what he can do. Get up front. Lights are off in the pace car. We're going to go back green racing. I'm going to get a green-white checkered here. Again, a green-white checkered. If the leader comes around and collects the white flag, it is official race. It's the race to the finish at that point. If the caution flag comes out prior to the leader crossing the start-finish line, not the white flag, we'll cycle back around for another green-white checkered. As it is, Todd Poston, Estelle Fields are going to lead this field to turn 1 here. Todd's got his starts down pat now. The last few he's been excellent on. We'll see what Estelle does. Todd's got his teammate in the 61, DJ Mitzel, right behind him. A lot of good cars up here. Matt Hummel outside of row 2. He has led the most laps tonight. Along with the 31, Todd Poston. Those two guys have led the majority of the laps tonight. So we'll see who comes out on front up top. Going to turn 3 now. Getting ready to go back racing. These guys collecting their thoughts one last time before they go. Again, they're battling for 3 extra points for the chase. Pace car is about to dive in, and we're about to go racing. Gonna get lined up. Matt Hummels will get up there. Remember, on these restarts, these cars get a little slippery. Tires are rolled. Let's see what happens. Green flag is out, and they're on it. Look, you see the cars slide all over on restarts. Hummels going to the outside. He wants to take the outside over the 042. Oh, and the 042 comes down to the 31. There's contact, and we're going to go back under caution. You saw that. Oh, man. It just looked like Estelle. Todd got a little loose. Estelle was right there. Let's watch it from this view. Down in the middle. Todd came up a little bit, made contact, got in the 93. We got the 88, and that was it. It was just an incident. Several cars involved. Looks like the 042 is going to be all right. 93 might not be so lucky as we go back. And we'll have a green-white checkered again. That was just a racing deal there between the 31 and the 042. Just 2 cars battling for the same position with less than 5 laps remaining. It's going to happen. Now they just got to find the pace car, get behind the pace car. And there's the pace car coming out of 4. Todd's caught him. And here comes DJ Mitzel in the 61. The 4 car, Chris Akers in 3rd place. Chris Whitaker in 4th. And JD Crow in 5th. Following JD Crow, you got Paul Servant in 6th. Hunter Reynolds in 7th. Adam Evans in 8th. Russ Hancock in the 343. He's in 9th place. And in 10th, the 27th, birthday boy Sean Stevens. Still got another lap of caution at least. Excuse me, sorry about that. A lot of good cars in the pit road right now. The 93 of Matt Hummel's in pit road. It's unfortunate. He has been up front all race, it seems like. The 19's in pit road. Donald Sadusky again. He's been up front all race, it seems like. With 2 green-white checkers, I don't think there's a fuel issue, but we'll see. I want to say Todd posted it's been close to 20 laps now. Maybe not quite 20. With his tank of gas he's got right now. So we'll see if he's got enough for the end. Todd Poston, we're going to go green here next time by. He's going to lead the field. DJ Mitzel behind him, and on top of him on row 1. Outside of him, excuse me. Inside row 2 is Chris Akers. Outside is the 41 of Chris Whitaker. JD Crow is going to line up inside of row 3. Paul Servant in the 3 cars outside of row 3. Then you have Hunter Reynolds and Adam Evans in row 4. And in row 5, you have Russ Hancock and Mark Mann. This is the last green-white checker. So whoever caution comes out, whoever the leader is going to win. when we race it to the end. Let's see. It's been a great race tonight. These guys have been battling hard, having fun. Next week we go to Daytona, back in the truck, super speedway racing in packs. Lots of fun. Next time we race on a speedway like this will be at Auto Club Speedway in 4 weeks in the super late modifieds, super late models. Pace car coming through turn 4. We'll be diving off here shortly, and we'll go back to green. See what kind of start Todd Post can get. His teammate alongside in the 61, and his other teammate outside row 2. So the 31 to 61 to 41 teammates. As we go back racing, we're green here at Michigan. Good start there by the 31. 61 got a little bit loose, spun his tires. 31's going to get off clean. Chris Akers behind. He is down below. Let's see what Whitaker wants to do. There's Groom there in the middle. Chris Akers low on turn 1. Sliding it back up there. DJ Mitzel gives him room. They're clean to turn 2. Down the backstretch, DJ Mitzel right behind the 31 as they go into turn 3. Chris Akers in third. Oh, there's contact there between Paul Servant and Chris Whitaker. That may have put them out. They had to back up a little bit. Todd Poston leads them back into turn 4. Back under yellow. That's going to be it, I think. It's going to be Todd Poston, DJ Mitzel, and then Chris Akers. I believe that's your top 3. That's how we're going to finish. Under yellow, unfortunately. What a race, though, guys. Todd Poston, DJ Mitzel, and Chris Akers going to be your top 3 tonight. NSRA Sunday Select at Michigan International Speedway. We're going to finish under caution. An incident, some really fast and fun racing tonight. Again, these guys will be back at it next Sunday night. They will be at Daytona Super Speedway in the trucks. Slide behind a pace car. Hope they have enough gas to finish at this point. Looks like there'll be no problems at all between the 31, 61, and the 4. There you got it. The 31's your winner, followed by the 61, the 4. We'll be right back. Bring them up in the booth. Give them a talk. We're here with Todd Poston, Chris Akers, and DJ Mitzel, your top 3 finishers here tonight. Michigan Speedway and NSRA Sunday Select. Todd, great run today, guy. You were up front most of the race. How'd you think that racing was?
Well, it was great racing. I know there was a few cautions there at the end. And like they say, cautions breed cautions, but I really would have liked to have finished that under green.
What'd you think of that incident there with the 042 there on the restart? I mean, it looks like a little bit of a racing deal. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, it felt like a little bit of a racing deal. He might have come down a little bit, but it was just that last green-white checker. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. The last 5 laps, you got to go for the win. You got the win tonight. Must feel good getting those extra points for the chase.
Oh, yeah, it feels great. Especially, I kind of thought I had screwed myself a little bit. I didn't take tires at all that race.
That's even more impressive. Well, DJ, you finished in second, man. How's it feel to finish second? You were up front a little bit tonight. Not a lot, but you battled back at the end. Got a second place finish. How's it feel?
Yeah. It wasn't my best race necessarily, but I enjoyed myself for sure. Um, I wasn't quite as fast as like Todd or Chris or the 042 or 28. I was trying to save my tires most of the night. Ended up taking my only set late in the race. Still wasn't as fast as Todd there, so I'll take the second place and congrats to Todd on that win.
What'd you think of the racing tonight?
Uh Honestly, the car's a blast. The car's a handful. You're steering right. I mean, I'm sitting there watching Akers early in the race dirt track it straight up, bottom to top, just drifting, and it was a blast. Wish there was less caution. Hopefully, next race we run in these, people get them figured out a little bit. But all in all, I enjoyed the heck out of them.
Yes, it was definitely a fun race to broadcast and to watch. You guys were all over the place. It was a good race. So Chris Akers, how you doing, man? How was top 3 finish, man? It feels good. This season's been kind of rough so far, so this third place got to feel good.
And man, I was just telling the team that if this was a regular super speedway race, I'd have been 31st instead of 3rd. And hell, tonight was pretty fun for only having about 5 laps on running this car at Michigan before we started the race. Can't believe I qualified 4th and then stayed up front pretty much all night.
Yeah, it was fun to watch you pitch it in there, pull that back end out all the way. Dirt, like DJ said, dirt track it. Love the sponsor night, Suave for Men. Excellent sponsor for you. Keep those locks nice and clean, right?
Yeah, hell, I just ran whatever damn iRacing threw on the car. I said, screw it. If we're gonna run this once or twice, I'm gonna run whatever iRacing brings at me.
Well, good deal, man. Congratulations on the top 3 finish, and let's get some better finishes on the super speedways. I know you're capable of it, man.
Oh hell yeah, I am. I just catching the short end of the stick here in the last few weeks, so we'll change that the upcoming race.
Sounds good. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that's it tonight, guys. From the super speedway, you got Todd posted as your winner, followed by DJ Mitzel, Chris Akers in 3rd. Paul Servant able to come back and finish in 4th place. So good on Paul there. JD Crow with the top 5. Hunter Reynolds in 6th. Michael Hinton in 7th. Russ Hancock in the 343 came back, finished in 8th. Mark Mann and Chris Whitaker ran out your top 10. In 11th, you got Matt Hummel in the 93, followed by Casey Gilchrist, Derek Conley, Sean Stevens, and Daniel Harrington ran out your top 15. In 16th, you have Dana Osborne, Adam Evans, Estelle Fields, Daniel Holloway, Donald Sandusky in the top 20. The last 4 positions, Isaac Wilson in 21st, followed by Donald Bennett, Sean McCara, Tyler Miller, and in 25th and last, Jimmy Reynolds. We'll see you all next week as we get back to racing super speedway here, Daytona International Speedway, 75 laps in the trucks, NSRA Sunday Select. Have a good night and thanks for watching.